Hello, welcome back to Uptake Online. It's me again, Sabit Christopher, to take you through another session. Now, in this session, I'm going to show you how you can create a report, but that report is going to be dynamic to many languages. So, imagine you're presenting a report to an audience with a variety of languages. Like, you need everyone to understand what you're talking about. This is it. You'll check here that this is my report I've created. I'm presenting to the audience. If I want the French team to look at what I'm talking about, this is it. For Chinese, I'll change and it will automatically change to Chinese, and someone in Chinese in China will also have to a feel of the report and they understand what we are talking about. Taking this back to English, you see it is this total sales in a month of 2022, entries, amount, sales, blah blah blah. So taking this to Swahili, still it will change this to Swahili, and this is what you'll get. So stay around. We are going to do this together. We talked about the Google Translate function. That's the major we are going to look at. So the Google Translate function, we need to look at the syntax first. The syntax is, first of all, the function is equal to Google Translate. This is it. It translates text from one language to another. Then what follows is the text. Now this is my text for now. Then you have to put the source language. The source language, I'm going to use English. That is the ISO code, the standard one. Then I'll change this into Chinese, which is ZH, and that is all. So already we see the result is this. So Google Translate the text, then the source language, then the target language. So at the end of the day, this is what we get, and that is the version of Chinese. Now the ISO codes, these are the codes. I'll include the link in the description below. So the codes for representation of the names of languages, there are very many, so you can peruse through from which language to which one. All the languages are included, at least the international language globally are included. So that is it. Now that is the syntax. Now going forward, let's see how we came up with such a report. This report, we are going to have our English entries on the left. Maybe if I can first change this in English. So we have our English entries on the left. All what we shall need, we shall put it on the left, such that here we just link. We are just linking this one B14 and English, and it is picking the target language is the language I will be selecting here. And that language I'm selecting here is being, this is a drop down. I'll show you how we create this drop down. So we are making sure that these languages, the language you select reflects here, but the code, which is this. So we shall do a VLOOKUP to make sure that it is got right. So I think that is it. Let's start. We start with the blank sheet now. All is blank now. Now how do we make this one dynamic to do a Google Translate, translate the language selected? So here we start with, I've selected a few languages. I've already shown you the ISO codes of all global languages. So I'm going to create a drop down for the few languages I have here. Now how do you create a drop down? Let me select this light blue such that it is visible. We go to data. Then you go to data validation. This is I will get a list from the range, and my range is this one. So this is the selection I need, and I will will reject inputs if they are invalid, then okay. I've already created my drop down, that is, you see French, I will select Chinese, you see, like that. Now I need to create another cell which I will hide somewhere, such that because the function doesn't read the full name but it reads the codes. So which means I will create here I will create a cell where I'm going to get all my calculation being done, that is the VLOOKUP, which means I want if I select Swahili, I want SW here. So how do we get that? That one will be equal to, we do a VLOOKUP, let me extend this. So we do a VLOOKUP. What item are we searching? We are searching for this. We lock this by pressing F4, then comma. The range is this one, so that is the range. I will lock that range because I need it to be, I will lock the range, pressing F4, that is it. Then comma, I need column number 2 because I will be having the name. I need column number 2, that is the abbreviation. Then I need exactly, that is a 0, and enter. So which means if I select Swahili here, we shall receive an SW. If I select Chinese, I will receive ZH. If I select Arabic, I will receive the AR. So which means I'm going to link my source, my target language to this cell. Every time I select the language here, I will have the codes changed in the background. So now let's go ahead and start formulating this. Starting with a heading, this one will be equal to Google Translate. Then our text is, we are going to take this. I will lock this by F4. And what is the source? The source, we already seen that it is English. We all have our sources in English. And our target, that's where I come and choose now this and lock this cell such that it is always a constant. So when I enter, this is what I'll be getting. So which means we're having Arabic. When I change this to Chinese, it will change to Chinese. When I change this to English, it will change this to English. We do the same for even the entries, all of them. So I'm going to do the same here. Is equal to, which means I can copy this and bring it here. So here we shall be changing the source, which this time is this. I can lock that still, enter. So you see we get entries. Do the same with amount. I'm just copying and pasting to manage time. Then this time we are looking for amount, which is in 12, so I'll change this to 12, but the others remain the same. English and the target language and the source all remain the same. So this is amount, which means if I change this to Swahili, these ones will be changing because they already changed. Jumla ya mauzo katika miezi 2022, entries, then kiasi. So that is the Swahili bit. So we do the same going downwards for the others. So I'll do equals Google Translate, pick this, lock it. For now I may first leave to lock it because I'm going to autofill that down. So the source, I've already told you, it is English, EN. Then the target, we are going to have this, which we shall have to lock because it is a constant for our bit. So here we get that. Now you scroll this downwards and this is what we get. So I can have this. Okay, now if I change here to French, everything will be changing to French. If I change to English again, everything will be changing to English. So I can go ahead and hide this because I know I don't want my audience to see this. And I also can go ahead and hide these columns because I don't need them in my presentation. So which means at the end of the day, this is what you have as a presentation. then it is a matter of changing. If I need now the Swahili people to know what we are talking about, I will change and they will take a feel of what is going on. The Swedish, they will take also a feel of what is going on. So that is, guys, take your time, subscribe to Subtech Online, give us a thumbs up if you find the content we share is helpful to your daily data analysis. And please go ahead and leave a comment for us. We shall always come back and give you feedback. Bye bye. See you in another video.